Welcome back, Beginner Salsa.
Welcome, how's it going?
If you haven't checked out the last videos, you should, because it'll help with this video.
Right, not completely necessary, but it will help, as Shailey says.
Yes. So today, we're gonna do alternating turns.
Sweet. I feel like this is when salsa starts getting interesting.
Yeah.
Because up to this point, you've just done some basics, but now we all get to spin. Everyone spins.
We all spin.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Show them what it looks like. Okay, Shailey spin, then I spin, and Shailey one more time. And there we have it, the alternating turns. Shall we break that down?
Yes. It's the same footwork as the follower's turn.
So why don't we actually just go over the turn again?
Yeah.
So both leaders and followers can learn this right now. And then we'll talk about the arms and put it in context so that you can understand how it all fits together. So when you come down to our feet, we'll do it at the same time. We go forward and back. And on the front part of the basic, we do spin. And we're done. And then it's back. Let's do that one more time if you're facing. So we go forward, back, and then we spin. And we're ready to do the back part of the basic. Easy enough, right?
Yeah.
So what this means is that when I'm moving backwards, Shailey is turning, and when Shailey's moving backwards, I'm turning. So we can maybe look down at the feet and understand how that works. So I do the front half of the basic. As I move backwards, Shailey spins, and then when Shailey's going backwards, I spin, and she can do it again. And we can do this all day if we wanted. So easy enough, right? We're basically clipping out the front of the basic, the forward step, and we're putting a turn in its place. I think we should probably talk about the arms now because that is the tricky part. So in order to lead a turn, I usually have to get rid of one of the hands. So I'm going to do that with my right hand on the first part. So I go forward. In the middle where I do the slow, I drop my right hand, and Shailey goes forward and she spins on the quick. We meet again in the slow to kind of reorient. And as I step towards Shailey, I'm going to push my hand down towards her to make sure that she's cleared that space. And I step underneath her, spin around, maybe come over here and look at my hands. I'm switching my hands behind the back like this. Let's do that again. So I go Shailey, I switch my hands behind the back, and I come out. Now we have this really weird hand position. You don't often find yourself in this position. What happens though is if I give Shailey another turn, it's the same turn, but the arm feels backwards. Goes around her head, and the hand has righted itself. At that point, we can just switch back. Can we do it again? Yeah. Okay, so basic step. Middle, I drop my hand. Shailey spins on the quick. We meet up on the slow. On the next quick, I turn, switching my hands behind the back. Bam. Shailey turns same turn on the quick. Switch the hand back, and we are back to our basic step. What about the time here? Anything to note?
But it all stays the same.
It stays the same. So it goes quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, and quick, slow. As far as arms are concerned, we don't want our arms to be wild noodles flopping around. We also don't want them to be too rigid. So as I lead Shailey, she's kind of keeping the structure of her arm here. And as she's turning, I'm also not holding on to her because if I do hold on to her during a turn, we get weird, awkward arm positions like this. So I'm letting her hand spin around to my hand like this. Lydia often says that it's Lego hands. Have you ever seen a Lego figure? So we're not really gripping onto each other. We're just relaxing the hand and letting her spin there. Cool? I don't think there's anything else to say about that. Any other notes for you?
For followers, as the leader is turning, make sure that you always have the right hand available so that it's easy for them to grasp that hand and turn for the very last time.
Right. That's actually a really good point because you don't want to pull your hand away from me.
Yeah.
And I also want to make sure I switch my hand here. What happens sometimes is the leader will just let go and then lose the hand. You just want to actually make a switch. If for some reason you have shoulder issues or whatever, you can't switch your hands behind the back. This is often the case. You can just go underneath your own arm like that. You could also go underneath this arm. There are all sorts of options. And in that case, you wouldn't have to switch the hands back. But don't be too concerned about that if you can put the arm behind the back. I think it's far more easy. Cool. If you liked this video and want to see more like it, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And make sure you like, comment, and hit that bell button below to get notified every time we post.
See you next time.